Sup, Nerdmigos? I'm the Jive Talking Nerd, John Norgrove. We've got Wife here. We're here for another Star Trek Thursday, except for it's not on Thursday. You're going to be watching this on Wednesday, because last Thursday we just watched Star Trek Lower Decks, and I didn't think about this until like the next day, and then by the weekend came around, we had to work on a chicken coop.
And the podcast.
Yeah, it just didn't happen.
So life
you're
got
getting
in the
it.
way.
You're getting it now. This is when you're getting it. So, season 2 of Lower Decks just started. So we have season 2, episode 1 of Lower Decks. I totally did look up the name for it. I can't believe I forgot about that, but none of it's important. So, I really liked this episode.
This was a really fun episode.
This was a really good episode. It was a good reintroduction to the Lower Decks crew.
It was a nice, silly season opener.
Yeah, it was very season 1, but like not like, you know, overly like we're changing everything because it's the next season or anything like that, which is nice. So yeah, it was a good episode. So we're just I'm gonna run through the episode real quick. We're gonna talk about some of the jokes that we like, and then we'll see where this horse takes us. I didn't have an analogy going into that one. So we cold open on Mariner in a Cardassian prison, like using it as counseling to deal with the fact that like her and her mom are now friends and shit.
Well, not just counseling. It's also like
in
fitness.
In the beginning, it's just counseling, right? She's just like imprisoned and like talking to this lady, and then as she's escaping, we meet Boimler, and he like admits that he's like not really Boimler and he's just a hologram, and then she's trying to escape, and like mid-escape, somebody opens up the holodeck doors, and it like pauses the video, for a lack of better words. And what species was the
Andorian?
Yeah, an Andorian comes in, and it's just like, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, I'm like doing cardio, like I'm working out. And she's like you work out by trying to escape a Cardassian prison? And she's like, yeah, what do you do? You know, and then they like make fun of yoga, which is hilarious.
Because the Andorian does yoga. I'm like, oh, I feel
yoga,
attacked.
and she's just like, oh yeah, that's really original. And then like whatever, they escape, right? So then, but that's just like cold open credits, and we get to the main story, which is like they go down to a planet, and the planet got its second contact, so the planet gets to choose their subspace frequency, like their subspace code, their phone number, basically. And they're like all being weird, and Mariner, because she's like homies with her mom now, doesn't have to follow no rules, whatever, like power washes a beautiful fresco, which reveals a crystal that imbues Ransom with strange energies. Which is fucking great. Wow, I did not expect them to bring strange energies back from the depths of Star Trek, which is fucking rad.
They sure did, though.
And so, of course, the first officer basically immediately turns into like a real douchey god. I like that he's like he turns all of the aliens into his face. All their faces are his face. And then he like builds like a Swoltopia or whatever the hell they call it. Right?
I don't know what they call it, but now
Swoltopia is pretty good, right? Yeah, that might be what they call it. We just rewatched the episode, but like I don't remember. And so they're like working out and stuff, and he's like trying to like eat at the ship, and he's like a big floating head, and they do all the like standard things, and of course like he's just like, you guys don't even like getting along, and like, you know, the captain's like, well, I mean, you know, Mariner's like, well, but they inevitably admit to each other that they don't want to get along anymore, and like Mariner keeps saying like, the Doctor is the best character in this episode. The Doctor's just like, he's got strange energies, and they're like, what are we gonna do? And she's like, well, Kirk dropped a rock on him, so we should probably do that, right? And then when he's like attacking the ship, Mariner's like, the Doctor's saying you should like phaser and torpedo this guy, and the captain's like, no, I'm gonna talk to my first officer. Which they both work and don't work in various degrees, until Mariner finally decides to overstep her captain's orders and just like kick Ransom in the balls a whole bunch, in order to have him like chill out, which is great. He like throws up the strange energy and like rainbow vomit, and then they like decide to go their separate ways, and of course Mariner gets sent to the brig for disobeying orders, which is a great A plot. And then the B plot is this kind of super heartwarming B plot about Tindy like kind of freaking out about Rutherford Is that his name, Rutherford?
Yeah.
Rutherford, like going out on a date with this chick and like being
Liking
into
pears.
pears now, and she's like starts freaking out, and then they have like a cute heart to heart, which is easily my favorite scene in this episode. Is they're sitting on either side of like a corridor force field because she was chasing him with a medical gun. I don't know.
Because she basically terrorizes him.
Yeah, she's awful. She's awful at it. But like, and you know, she's trying. I get it. And so they like have this heart to heart, and while they're having this heart to heart, vaguely in the background you hear phasers and see the first officer's giant floating head like biting into the nacelles and freaking out, like trying to do stuff to the ship, and it's this incredibly heartwarming and incredibly humorous scene.
Yeah.
That's like absolutely fantastic, and it makes for a great B plot. And they kind of resolve it, but they like leave it hanging. They're like, "Oh, we're never not gonna be friends," and she's like, "But also you should break up with that girl." And you're just like, "Tindy, what's up?" So, and I'm okay with Tindy Rutherford.
Yeah, we've been okay with that since season one.
Rutherford or whatever. So that was the B plot, which was super heartwarming, and then we got like a little glimpse of what Boimler's doing on the USS Titan.
Which is Riker's ship.
Yeah, because they're like it just jumps to like the bridge and red alert, and they're like flying towards a wormhole, or I don't know what term, the galactic space or some fucking nonsense term like that. I don't remember what they said exactly. And they're being fired upon, and Boimler's like, "We're being hunted, and this thing's coming, and alien ships are dropping out of warp." And Riker's like, "This cat's had too many licks and not enough." Like, he's just like going off. I can only imagine Riker in the sound booth, just Rikering it up. I fucking love Jonathan Frakes to death. So it's such a great scene, and it's like not even 30 seconds, right? It's like 20-second
like
scene.
Super short. Yeah.
Gets it? They like jump off through a wormhole or some shit. End of the episode. Roll credits. Yeah, it was really good. Also, I want like an episode primarily based on the Titan. Just to like see what Boimler's going through and like to meet new crew members and stuff.
And also like to see how much he misses his friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they referenced him a lot.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I hope that Boimler's got a big room. Like, I hope like they miss him and they wonder what he's up to.
Yeah. So, but overall, I really liked this episode. Yeah.
It was a really great episode.
Yeah, it was a good episode. A lot of nice classic Trek references. Frakes was awesome. Animation style is always on point, like graphics and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this. Definitely, like, especially if you liked season one, but yeah, check it out. It's a good episode.
Absolutely.
We watched it on Paramount Plus because we live in America, and this is like not a sponsorship or anything. That's just where we watch it. And yeah, tell us what you think. What did you think of the episode? And we'll have a discussion in the comments thingy below or whatever. So
that's right.
Either way, I have been John Norcrow. This has been Wife. I almost forgot what I was doing there for a second. Don't forget to like this video, comment below, share, subscribe, ring the bell, and do all that kind of stuff. And we will catch you guys next time for more Star Trek.
That's right.
And some movie reviews. We're gonna bring that back, and
probably some book reviews.
And some book reviews, and we might start doing some drunk anime. I've got a plan. So
we'll see what happens.
We'll catch you guys next time.